See his birthday celebration here. See the celebration. This is live right here. While I'm on live on YouTube. Uh, you know. But happy birthday to Brionne Chanel Shawl, my cousin, my little cousin. You know, I knew everything about her from by the time I knew all about her. So my dad, anybody remember 1989 when my dad used to come over to this house, you know, to go visit my aunt shovel, you know what I mean? And then Jamar had to run around like a little, run around. Yeah, Jamar had to go run around like a little happy, like a little happy little camper and shit. And anybody remember that old picture? Remember that old picture? And I'm gonna show you for a minute. Hold on. Let me go find Google Photos. What's Google Photos? I can't even go there. I can find this. It's Google Photos. Uh, Not this. Not this. Not this. It's just an obituary of my late grandmother. So I gotta go through some other shit. Shit, I gotta fucking go too long. F, go to Facebook. Go on Facebook. So I'm going straight to Facebook. I remember that password like it was nothing else. Yeah, I got friend requests from everybody, bro. Yeah, yeah. I always sent two. I sent those two friend requests previously on Facebook. See, it's old photos. It's other photos that'll show me like I had to go to the notification. See, yeah, this here. This is a picture here. Uh, I think my niece Markella Brown. Uh, I think one of the dean. I think the dean of that Central City Academy uh school handed my niece Michaela Brown a dean's list. It's almost like a reminder of an old certificate of achievement uh that one of my teachers used to like hand me in the early '90s at John Wesley Hoffman Elementary School in Uptown. You know, 91, 92, I think, like early '90s, 91 maybe. You know, I think my old teacher Catherine Bordenabe, my old teacher Catherine Bordenabe, uh, and them they used to hand they used to hand me old certificate. Used to hand me a certificate of achievement, like award they hand to me because all the work, the satisfactory work that I did at at the school, you know, John Wesley Hoffman Elementary School, which is that it was no more. Now it became the John Wesley Hoffman Charter School. This right here's the dean's list. It had this. It says dean's list. It says Markella Brown. had her name on it. So this is from my sister Monique Marie. You know, my sister Monique Marie Coleman. My sister Monique Marie Coleman had her. She had that out on her photo. She says, "I'm a proud mommy. Excellent work, Michaela." You know, but the only things I've seen was old memories. I'm gonna go to my own personal Facebook page. I'm going straight to my Facebook page. Hold on. I have like I have like 1,000 minimum of friends anyway on Facebook. Let's see if I can go to the old photos. Let me go to the photos. I already had like over 1,000 friends. Yeah, Marilyn Stewart. This white girl, she lives in Illinois from Oklahoma. She must have seen my page and trying to send me a friend request. Says, but but Marilyn Stewart, she has some nice tits. She has some nice tits too. She has some nice tits though. I got everybody else on list, including my grandfather, James Cohen Shawl Sr. So everybody else, you know, that they already had their pictures. I'm about to go straight into the deals here. Let me go see all photos because I'm going to see all photos here. Yeah, I visited that place. Music I didn't music I can put on the show was like songs from Cardi B, a song else from Cardi B, and you got a song. Uh, there's a song called "Racks in the Middle." Well, this was I think Nipsey Hussle had this song with Roddy Ricch, the Hit Boy. He did this song before he died 3 years ago, the end of March 31st, 2019. I was around, you know, I was around the anniversary of the death of Selena Quintanilla Perez, you know. So on her anniversary of her death, and then Nipsey Hussle died on that same date as the Selena, you know, death anniversary. So rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. So I gotta find out what I'm gonna do. I ain't talking about no athletes and sports people. Ain't the videos in. I gotta find what the other memories I took of books. What is the fucking shit? Ain't no fucking things. Shit. It's my photos. I can just go to the old ones. No, I ain't trying to get to my own personal photos. I'm trying to get to the, let me get to the albums. Uh, damn. Here's my posts. See what I got for Wina Spencer. You know, this is her photo. This is her photo from like previous June before July started to hit. Why would he keep sending me why would this woman send me her photo of herself of herself hold on to her iPhone. I don't know. It's the iPhone 10 or 11. I don't even know. Yeah, my sister sent me an old photo of my father. That was from his birthday party. You know, rest in peace to my dad, man. Rest in peace to my father, James Currens Shawl Jr. You know, rest in peace to him. Everybody started asking and asking. They asked me, do I look just like him? So that picture was already been taken like what, 94? I feel it was like 94, his birthday party. I don't even know. You know, just trying to throw out money signs to my Facebook wall. There's another photo for Wayne Spencer. You know, that picture was almost a little scandalous to me. I'm trying to find out about shit too. I had to go back to the old post from like last year, so I gotta make sure that didn't go through some volition of what we see here. Oh man, this is going to suck. I can't get any of this shit. Yeah, everybody else got doing way of fucking doing it. All posts I didn't do, I do all this. The fucking the fucking video cameras recording people. I had too much going on. Oh yeah, I almost said too much to deal with. Let me go to. I'm gonna go straight to. Oh man, this way. I mean, oh, it's just an old. It's just previous photos of my cousins and my sister and everybody else. Uh, at a repass of slash funeral of my uncle Louis Calloway Shaw. So his funeral, you know, from over 3 years later. I couldn't even find a lot of fucking pictures. Even the page now. It's like I don't feel like going through all this bullshit. Fuck. This shit reeks of fucking going to wars and all that. It reeks anyway. You know what? I'm going to the photos anyway. Oh man. I'll turn back up. Going straight to the shit. See, we're going right on back to this old photo here. That's an old photo of that's an old photo of family members I knew of. It's an old photo of my see, those will tell y'all people about it. It's a photo of my aunt, I think it was 1989, I think. That was I think my dad used to come over to this house, to visit my aunt Cheryl. Um, you know, my aunt Cheryl called, rest in peace. You know, my cousin Jamar, he was like gasping for breath. He did not even know he saw Brionne for the first time for that matter. So people knew all this about the picture. So that's Brionne, Brionne was like a couple months old at that time. This is after my aunt brought her home from the hospital. That was October 30th of '89. That's what we're looking at 33 year anniversary of how she came home, how how she how the my aunt and my cousin, they came home from the hospital. But the only thing is, see, my aunt showed she was a lot more supportive than anybody else would. You know, rest in peace to my show Martin Card. I miss her every single day, man. My dad, I miss him every single day. I knew of him. I miss him. So among all the people we see, we gotta they gotta start, you know, have respect for ourselves, and we gotta show love. You know what I mean? That's until we had to do. Until we think we gotta be healthy. Until the day that we ran off, uh, you know, we gotta be healthy. Gotta protect ourselves. Of course, all the stupid bullshit, also all the copyright claims and all that shit, YouTube kept throwing at me. Same thing goes with the fucking. Same thing goes to the fucking YouTube doing copyright work. You always seen a photo of my cousin Brionne, with my aunties, and my dad. See, that could be her before. Mostly. This is her then. This is her then. This is her now. This is her now. This is her when she was 18 at the time. When she used to go to what is it? What is it? H. Michael's school, I think. Or G. Michael's school, H. Michael's school. That was taken at a school in that Brown used to go to. I'm gonna tell you about this shit. I was in my 20s at that time when she took this picture, bro. I was in my 20s when she took this picture too. That's the last time. That's the last time you'll ever see this picture, bro. Last time you ever see this photo, bro. Well, I ain't went already fucked up, fucking up Muffin's picture. Her picture's all fucked up. I couldn't be able to show you that. pictures always fucked up. Well, you get, I don't know why you get to keep all these pictures and already got fucking destroyed. How did it get destroyed at that minute? Oh, because of goddamn copyright claims YouTube kept throwing at me because of Disney Channel. Disney Channel trying to go order some cease and desist for me to stop yanking up one of their fucking movies. The movie I just yanked up was a Bed Knobs and Broomsticks movie. It was an old movie from 1971. I'm doing this just for the dedication to the memory of one of their actresses who had later fucking died. Who later fucking died on the 11th of this month. Okay. I think Disney Channel got jealous and they went to YouTube and told them I jacked their video and then YouTube they slapped me with copyright claim. So about me yanking up one of Disney Channel's videos. One thing I said, this one's for Disney Channel. Fuck you. Okay? I don't even give a fuck about your channel. I already done this for the G. I've done this G-rated for the fucking kids. Then I'm doing this for a reason. In other words, fuck you. Fuck you, Disney Channel. You're polluting YouTube with your fat ass fucking cocks. Fuck off. No. I had to retire my old mouse because I'm done with the old one. I'm done with the old mouse I used. I'll show you right here. It's a Razer Death Adder Chroma mouse right here. This thing's glow in the dark, just like this Travelocity 4-port charger, USB charger here. You know, this mouse here, this mouse here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. This is a mouse right here. This is a Razer Death Adder Chroma. I took this home like previous Friday by the time I feel it was previous Thursday by the time I came home with all the came home with the drinks. You know what I mean? With the cold drinks. You know, has been packed up in my backpack when I took this home with all the drinks. So this here, the Death Adder Chroma, it's by Razer. It's by Razer. See, it's Razer. I'll show you. Razer. Razer. You know, Disney Channel wants to start riding up on niggas' dicks about videos. It's a type of fucking scumbags that are polluting YouTube to a detriment anyway. All the scum there that polluting YouTube, Frankenstein, people had done the video, done who uploaded the Prince song, the song that Prince did with George Clinton back in the day. The early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. It was early 90s when that song was done. These are the type of scumbags that are polluting YouTube right now with their fucking complaints about me yanking up their fucking videos. I say I say fuck you to Frankenstein, fuck you to Disney Channel, fuck you to the assholes who uploaded a fucking song that Prince and George Clinton had done together. Fuck fuck these assholes. Fuck the assholes that come upload these videos. And the asshole who wants to upload a song that that was in the hands of Warner Brothers Music. I say fuck them. I say fuck them all. I'm gonna do something to make these motherfuckers sweat. I'm gonna do something to make this. I'm gonna do something to make them sweat. I don't care. I'm gonna do something to make them hoes sweat. Make them bitches sweat the fuck out. Man. I'm gonna do something to make them motherfuckers sweat. I got something to make them sweat. I got something to make them fucking sweat. We're going to. I got something for them to sweat. This is another video. It's from Music Vibe. This a freestyle from go back to 1993 when they had freestyle of uh Notorious B.I.G. and Christopher Wallace, rest in peace, and Tupac Shakur, whose real name was Lassane Crooks, rest in peace. You know, see, their moms raised them well. Buletta Wallace. Well, Biggie's mom is was coming straight out of Jamaica. You know, you know. Oh, her, and Biggie's uncle was like Biggie's uncle. Knew Biggie's mom, so they're like siblings. So see, Biggie's uncle was like the toughest guy in town, toughest guy in Jamaica, who you know has an accent. So his mom, she had strong. His mom, Buletta Wallace had. I mean, Biggie's mom, Buletta Wallace, had a strong accent. So is Biggie's uncle. Biggie's uncle had accent too, a Jamaican accent. So a lot of stories happen with Biggie. You look at the stories based on him. So before this is Tupac Amu Shakur. So born the same parish crooks, June 19, 19 not June 19, June 16th, 1971. So go back to 1969. Well, her mom was arrested with all the 20 other Black Panther Party members. There was in a they conspired to blow up the buildings in New York. That was Manhattan. The town was Manhattan. So she got arrested with all the 20 other Black Panther Party members. You know, it was a black national it's a black national nationalism uh group that's based on it. And, see, Phineas Shakur's friend was best friends with Huey Newton, the late Huey Newton. So Huey Newton started the Panthers in 1966 along with Bobby Seals. So everybody knew the story. Then 1969, Phoenix gets arrested with 20 other Black Panthers, and then you have they went to jail, and then she went to court to defend herself, and then the case got dismissed. And then to go to 1970, 1971. This is before June. Let's around when Athena was pregnant with her child. She was pregnant with her child. But the story is, well, Athena's real name is Athena Shakur. Her real name is Alice Walker. So the thing is, this could be the same Crooks. You know, her name changed. She changed her name to Athena Shakur, and she changed the same. She changed that name from the same Crooks, which is her son's real name, even though even though back in the day, Afeni and Afeni Shakur and her girlfriend, old girlfriend, Carol Crooks, both of them were like lesbian lovers. Both of them were like lesbians. So they both used to fuck. I don't never know a story about it. But Afeni used to start doing all the tribadism shit with Carol. Man, I remember. I didn't remember too much about that one, but they used to be fucking, man, tribbing, man. Tribadism, man. They rubbing their pussies. They scissoring, man. They used to scissor, but they used to scissor, but but Athena and Carol, they both had the same child, and they both women. I mean, Tupac, he had daddy already. That left him when he was like, I feel it was like what is it like? Was it 1975, 1976? His dad walked down on him and his mom when it was like 4 or 5 years old back in the days. That was like what 1976. His dad walked down on him. We got stories come through, and then he had another mom already. Tupac has two moms. He has a mom who's biological. He had a mom who he's related. He had another mom who's related to him. Well, he has two mothers. So we're going straight into this video here. It's called How Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. destroy each other in music, in battle rap, in songs. You know, Biggie trying to destroy Pac with uh with the Who Shot Ya song that Diddy had done back in the day, back in the what's in the 90s. It was 94, 95. I was 90. I thought it was like 94, 95 they uh when he released that song. That song did not even fit into the Ready to Die album. Dreams, that was like a that was like a diss to every other woman, every to women. People talk about Regina Bell, Terry Monica, Patti LaBelle, uh, Mary J. Blige, you know, and what else there? Uh, RuPaul, Escape, Shanti Moore. Talk about Shanti Moore, RuPaul and Escape. You talk about Raven Simone. You know, Raven Simone's all grown up now. She grown now. She's a grown woman now. She's now Raven Simone's back with Disney, back with pussy ass Disney. You know, to start her show, Raven's Home. Raven's Home with Annalise Vanderpool. Annalise Vanderpool. She reunited with Annalisa. You know, to start the Raven's Home show. Well, it's Isaac Brown and a few other people. So that show is going to be on the Disney Channel, you know, on their schedule. I say fuck Disney Channel. I don't want to watch their network anymore. The assholes just went. The assholes had my fucking video blocked. You know. I say fuck them. I say fuck them. Fuck them all. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody, bro. But this video will break barriers. See, Biggie destroyed Tupac with the Who Shot Ya song, and then Biggie destroyed Tupac with that song. Who Shot Ya? He dissed him with that. Tupac, he claimed he had sex with with Biggie wife, Biggie Small's wife, Faith Evans, who was who he married, who that Biggie had married, who was who was long before the separation. They got married in like around 94, and after 93 was finished with. Just after they met in the studio. After Biggie met Faith in the studio. And this one thing is, then 95, 96, I think they separated. I think they kind of like separated. I think they kind of, they separated because of, because of, because Faith caught Biggie with Lil Kim, who kind of grew up with Biggie. Faith was jealous of Biggie. Faith was mad Biggie, yelling at Biggie. She was mad at Biggie because Biggie cheated on her with Lil Kim, who was like who he grew up with. Who he grew up with. That's Lil Kim. Lil Kim is like the side woman that that'd be the girl that Biggie kind of grew up with. Like, damn, you fucking your side bitch that you who have grew up with you, right under the nose of your wife. Now your wife is gonna separate because you fucking your friend, you fucking your friend in front of her, right in front of her, man. Faith Evans was about to beat the shit out of Lil Kim, bro. But I think it was after I was like, this is before. This is probably after. This is probably before Faith Evans. Faith Evans had to go all the way to fly her ass to L.A., especially California, to go record a song with Tupac called "Wonder Why They Call You Bitch." Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. That was for the All Eyes on Me album. So that was copyrighted by Death Row. So Death Row Records and Suge Knight put out the album. It's a double CD. So then Tupac started fucking Faith and shit. They having sex in the hotel. You got a picture of Tupac with Faith, and you got a photo of Tupac and Faith, and I feel it's Tretch and I feel it's Mopreem. This is the freestyle video they show you from 1993 when they were freestyling. So I'm gonna sit back, relax, and I'm gonna play this video here. Look, I'm gonna enjoy this more. Let the guy do the talking.
Peace and love. Here we go. Who shot Sean? Separate the weak from the opposite. Trust nobody. If you was to get shot 5 times, mind is that's completely spinning. You know what I'm saying? You're real confused about your situation. Like to tell Tupac, keep his guards up. We ride with him. And we will bring a new government in that will feed every person in New York.
He felt he was going to die soon.
Yeah. As you already understood, in this video, we will look at the deadly beef between Tupac and Biggie, friends who became victims of circumstances, which eventually led them to becoming enemies. This beef was named East Coast vs. West Coast. Vibe magazine constantly talked about it, which pissed off many rappers.
Maybe.
When I saw that cover, I said,
Juice.
Man, what the is going on?
We have gathered a lot of information for you, so that you can fully understand
That's a freestyle.
It's a
freestyle they did
the
show.
Making this video, we researched a lot of information on the internet and watched various documentaries on sites that might have had viruses. However, NordVPN came to the rescue, making sure that we were protected. NordVPN blocks malware, stops intrusive tracking, avoids malicious ads, and when threat protection is enabled in the settings, it can protect your browsing, even when you're not connected to a VPN server. Also, NordVPN will help you bypass blocked sites in your country, help to get the best prices on flights and travel tickets, and many other features that you cannot do. NordVPN is on a mission to make the internet a better place than it is today. It takes its inspiration from the Nordic ideals of confidence, trust, and innovation.
NordVPN.
They value their customers' freedom
talking about
of choice
NordVPN?
and strive to be innovative with their technology. One of the best features of NordVPN is that it is great for unlocking movies and series
and pull out cold beverage
so that you can access content that may not ordinarily be available in your country. Go to nordvpn.com/musicvibe to get the 2-year plan with an exclusive deal, plus 4 bonus months free. It's risk-free with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Tupac and Biggie first encountered each other in 1990.
They did.
The latter had a pair of extracurricular goals on his business trio to LA to find weed and meet Tupac. A local dealer got a hold of Tupac, who invited Biggie and his party to his house, which shared with them a big freezer bag of the greenest vegetables I'd never seen. According to Uptown record intern Dan Small, who was part of the group, Tupac got them high and pulled out a green army bag filled with handguns and machine guns. So now, here we are in this
weed and guns.
It's about
the guns and weed. The guns and weed.
Luckily, they were all unloaded. While we were running around, Pac walks into the kitchen and starts cooking for us. He's in the kitchen cooking some steaks. We were drinking and smoking. And all of a sudden, Pac was like, yo, come get it. And we go into the kitchen, and he had steaks and fries and bread and Kool-Aid. And we just sitting there eating and drinking and
steaks and fries and bread?
That's true.
Y'all hungry for steaks, fries, and bread?
Big slept on Tupac's couch whenever he came back to California. And when Tupac was in New York, he came by Biggie's neighborhood, picking him up in a white limousine and throwing dice with the locals.
Yeah.
As Lil Kim says, one day, Pac came with a garbage bag full of weed. All the boys from Junior Mafia.
Hey, got everybody high on weed. Weed spots and weed gates and safe havens and all the safe spots everybody was at. That's Lil Kim, bro.
And Biggie said, chill out. That's my girl.
That's Biggie's side. That's Biggie's side girl.
Bastard, what the fuck are you doing to her? Then they laughed.
Biggie's side girl.
Tupac was already a famous rapper.
Lil Kim, that Biggie grew up with Lil Kim, bro.
Hip hop artist.
Biggie grew up with Lil Kim, bro.
Regularly took his time to teach new rappers how to succeed in the industry. He especially focused on Biggie, who wanted him to become a part of his group, Thug Life. Pac took it upon himself to influence the young Wallace, having in mind that he would focus on writing tracks for a female audience. If you want to make your money, you have to rap for the bitches.
Yeah, rap for the bitches.
Not rap for the guys.
Not rap for the niggas.
The bitches will buy your records, and the guys want what the bitches.
And the niggas want what the niggas want. What the bitches want.
It's all a nigga knows.
Niggas want what the bitches want, bro. Niggas want what the bitches want. The niggas want the bitches want, bro. That's what Tupac was telling Biggie. I mean, Tupac already boasted about it in his interview with Sway.
Combs hadn't taken off yet.
Pac boasted about it in his interview with Sway.
Quickly enough.
I got that fucking audio tape of Tupac and Sway on my flash drive.
Film career.
I saw Kevin hooked my motherfucking keys. My set keys.
Where Puff Daddy would make him a star. Tupac Shakur met Jaquise Agnew, nicknamed Haitian Jack.
The Haitian Jack. Haitian Jack.
Tupac was attracted by his luxurious lifestyle.
That guy's a snitch, bro. That guy's a fucking snitch.
They took me shopping.
Why is Tupac wrong with a snitch, bro?
Tupac said.
Tupac is riding with a snitch, bro.
All these gangsters in Brooklyn.
Tupac is riding with a snitch.
I'm glad I met you.
Tupac is riding with a snitch, bro.
It really helped with the character.
A happy ass snitch.
On Hip Hop Uncovered. Then I said, "You got something for me?"
A hip hop star riding with a snitch. He riding with a snitch, bro.
how
They
everybody
hold all the fucking money.
That was important.
And flipping people off.
That people gravitate to a gangster.
You own money and flipping people
Biggie
off.
warned him that he was a shady guy. On November 18, 1993, during a party,
Oh,
Tupac met
good.
19-year-old Ayanna Jackson, with whom he spent the rest of the night.
It's a chick. It's a chick that. It's a girl that.
Pop
It's a
that
girl.
Jackson was coming back over.
It's a girl. It's a girl that Tupac had met, bro.
Drinks. And what
Tupac had met this girl on the party.
That was nothing out of the ordinary.
Why Pac ran with a snitch?
Why
is Tupac ran with a snitch, bro?
Shakur to a New Jersey
a fucking snitch.
But he left shortly after Jackson's arrival.
And had sex with Tupac that night while I was on top of him.
Duh.
Then he got up and he left.
According to Jackson, she and Tupac.
That could be you, Ayanna. Sitting with Pac, and here you are having your interview, and you got a platform. That's the shit that you're doing to get Pac in jail, Ayanna. That type of shit you say in the court will get Tupac locked up for life. They'll get Tupac locked up for life, bro.
Before the cases,
you got him arrested. You got him with the cops against. Got him arrested.
Jack pleaded guilty and received a lenient sentence.
The only way I've been practicing my whole life to live my life
had to go to jail anyway.
For what I do, I don't know how to be responsible for what every black male did.
Responsibility.
So everybody can sort it out. My life is ruined because nobody has a chance to get the facts.
Why get the facts?
One day, Tupac was in New York. He was going to Quad Recording Studios.
That's Quad Recording.
That's Quad Recording. Jimmy Henchman, a known associate of Haitian Jack.
The ritual 50 Cent's friend and cellmate.
That same night,
the ritual 50 Cent's friend and cellmate.
Mafia, when they were working on a song.
Back in the days, bro.
This was the group's first studio session.
The player's anthem. I saw that video already.
Lil C's was smoking on the balcony and saw Tupac walking in with the red bandana. They exchanged words, and Lil C
Pac had on a blue bandana, bro.
That he had seen
Pac had on a blue bandana after he had on a.
He went to meet him. He came down.
Pac had on a blue bandana, bro.
Lying on the floor. Two robbers pointed guns at them. Pac told him to get back into the elevator.
Pac had on a blue bandana. Go to the toys. Go to the toys. Big ass go get on the stairs.
Tupac was lying on the floor, covered in blood. Pac was shot many times.
The blue bandana. His blue bandana dropped right onto the floor of the studio.
Tupac was in a critical but stable condition. First, he went up to Biggie.
They took Pac to the hospital. Pac woke up. Pac woke up and flipping off on the camera reporter. He did this to the camera guy.
All this happened one day before Pac was
seen. And then he got discharged from the hospital, and they got to go to jail that day.
Pac had a feeling that it wasn't so.
They had to go to jail that day.
Trust nobody.
Despite the two interviews. Despite the two interviews in jail.
I took care of their whole family. I took care of everything for them, looked out for them, put them in the game.
I had that fortress in my media card.
He couldn't believe that New York and his friends had set him up. He blamed Biggie, Puff Daddy, Haitian Jack, and of course Jimmy Henchman.
Yeah.
Later, an anonymous message was passed to the NYPD for Pac. It said, "No one came to rob you. They came to discipline you." When Pac was hanging out with Haitian Jack, he met Madonna, and they had a short-term affair, which also ended in a bad way. In a prison letter, he wrote the following: "For you to be seen with the black man wouldn't in any way jeopardize your career. If anything, it would make you seem that much more."
Madonna and Pac.
The rapper wrote in the note.
That's Madonna and Tupac.
January 15th, 1995 at 4:30 a.m. But for me, at least in my previous perception, I felt due to my image, I will be letting down half of the people who made me what I thought I was. I never meant to hurt you. In the note, Tupac admits that Madonna shattered his ego when she remarked in an interview,
Ego shattered. Ego shattered.
Rappers and basketball players.
That's a photo. It's a photo of Tupac and Madonna.
The MC also apologizes to the singer, confessing, "Like you said, I haven't been the kind of friend I know I am capable of being."
Man.
Despite its overall reconciliatory
Please be careful, Madonna.
Includes several ominous stretches. If there is any information you can share with me regarding Jack and crew, please do, Tupac writes. It could very well be a matter of life and death. He also warns Madonna to please be careful.
Live tale about a snitch named Haitian Jack. Knew he was working for the Fed.
A self-proclaimed participant in the robbery.
Dexter Isaac?
Dexter Isaac.
I don't think he had anything else to do with it, but did he?
In addition to the
did he have something to do with the robbery, bro?
There's also Big Stretch, who was a close friend of Pac, and with whom
Stretch must have had him set up
after
for some
Tupac
reason.
was shot, Big Stretch passed a message from Jimmy to Pac, which said the following: "You don't want to go to war with him. You don't have your money right."
You know, when you come from the hood, you like, how come my homies are line a message from my enemy? You know what I mean? So I remember looking at Pac like, something ain't up, something ain't right about this.
Just remember what you told me. You said don't go to war unless I got my money right. I got my money right.
Anyway, Isaac, who is currently serving life in prison at Rikers Island, alleges Tupac's close friend, Live Squad member Stretch, was behind the attack. Stretch set the whole thing up.
And then Stretch was killed in like what? Late 1995. Since Stretch was killed. Late 1995, Stretch was killed in the interstate in New York.
All the jewelry I took, except for one ring, which he wanted for himself. It was the biggest of the 2 diamond rings that we took. He said he wanted to put the stone in a new setting for his girlfriend.
You gonna find out about Stretch.
Cynthia Reed. I still have his proof, the chain that we took that night in the robbery. I want to apologize to his family and for the mistake I did for that sucker. Jimmy himself obviously said it was bullshit. However, when one charge turned into another and another, which led to the fact that he would spend the rest of his life in prison, he confessed that he was the mastermind behind Tupac's robbery. 3 months after this incident, Biggie releases the song, "Who Shot Ya?", which was recorded before Pac was shot. The producer of the song understood that this was not the best time to release this project.
Who shot y'all? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap hard to creep in Brooklyn streets. It's on your label. Drop a song. Who shot ya? Who the fuck is supposed to be about, bruh? Keep it a buck.
In August 1995, the Source Awards took place, which changed the relationship between the East and West Coast. Ice Cube said in an interview that everything was on the verge of disaster. Many people had guns that night, and one extra move could change the course of the
I didn't
ceremony.
get a chance to do Stretch's. I didn't get a chance to do Stretch's birthday.
Any artist out there want
2
to be an
months
artist
later.
and want to stay a star, don't have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record.
I might do one about Stretch like next year anyway. I might do one Stretch next year.
It was a straight diss towards Puff Daddy, who, if we're being honest, really liked to show off in many clips of his art.
Oh,
on
shit!
Top of that, Suge made it clear that they were on Tupac's side.
Like to tell Tupac,
August 3rd, 1995, the East versus West rap war. The East versus
Why would you
West,
do that?
East Coast versus West Coast
What
rap war / beef.
After all, he and Puffy had been cool with each other until fairly
Biggie and Puffy was already at the in Georgia to go do a
Suge
song.
had even invited Biggie Smalls to perform at his club 662 in Las Vegas. The show never went off, but this didn't sour their relationship.
It might have.
What soured it was Tupac. On top of that, Snoop Dogg added fuel to the fire, which will come back to bite him in the future.
What'd he say?
More on that a little later.
What did Snoop will say?
The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
They don't love him?
The East Coast ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
They don't love them? They don't love them?
As Snoop Dogg says, Tupac.
Oh, it was in 1993. Snoop was at some sort of big old stage.
Straight to the Source Awards from visiting Tupac in prison. That's where Tupac not only agreed to join Death Row, but where he told Suge about his anger at Biggie. I need you to ride with me because I'm going to destroy Bad Boy Records. I believe they had something to do with me getting shot, Tupac told Suge. Suge pledged his loyalty. Tupac's enemies would be his enemies.
Yep.
Suge Knight and Jimmy Iovine pledged $1.4 million to free Tupac, who in turn releases Ambitions as a rider. That was his first release after coming back from prison. Pac didn't go out and party. He got to work because he had something to say. This is a reference to Big Stretch, who, by the way, was killed when Pac was in prison.
Yeah.
Many people are of the opinion that this was revenge for Tupac, but Pac himself was not involved in the murder, especially since he did not want him dead.
Coward, you can never be live until you die. See the motherfucker bitch in your eyes. Like a nigga let the evil let him money.
But Tupac's main goal after getting out of prison was Bad Boy Records, and Biggie was the main target.
After I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole staff said, study.
Yeah.
Study why I would be mad. Study why I would be mad when half of New York, half of the major New York rappers, or they managers, or they agents, or they somebody was there when I got shot. And nobody could give me no information.
That interview, I think I had them. I had that too.
I also understand that if you was to get shot 5 times, mind is just completely spinning. You know what I'm saying? You're real confused about your situation.
On September 23rd, 1995,
Big Jake Wobbles, Big Jake was killed. Big Jake was killed. That was Shook's man right there. Shook's man, bro.
He was a good friend.
Shook's man.
He was very good.
Jake Wobbles, he got killed in Atlanta at Jermaine Dupri party.
Trusted him a lot.
He got killed outside the club. He got killed outside the club. Anthony Jones shot and killed Big Jake Wobbles,
2 weeks
who was
later,
Shook's friend.
Down for the How Can I Be Down rap conference in Miami.
Atlanta
was on. Suge, who has never concealed his past affiliations with LA's Notorious Blood,
Suge was hurting.
Rumored to be coming with
Suge was gonna get revenge on. Suge was to get revenge on Puppy, bro. Suge was gonna get revenge on Puppy by getting his hands on Puffy's classmate, Mark Anthony Bell, was Puffy's classmate.
On December 16, 1995, there's a shooting during the filming of the video of Snoop Dogg in New York.
Somebody fired a shot at Snoop's trailer after Snoop and them had to go through a video.
The thing is that Biggie Smalls is on the radio and said, "I can't believe New York allows the dog pound and Tupac Snoop and clip in our city." In the heart of Times Square.
Biggie went right after Snoop Dogg and Daz and corrupted Nate Dogg.
There to say, get out. They were shooting there to kill someone.
At one of the parties, Suge Knight and quite possibly Pac began to beat out information from a person from the Bad Boy party about
Puffy's classmate,
who by
Mark Anthony Bell. Mark Anthony Bell, Puffy's classmate. Mark Anthony Bell. Puffy's classmates.
March of '96, during another ceremony, Tupac and Suge Knight had a plan to run up on stage.
Biggie wasn't known that Mark Anthony Bell was. Biggie might know that Mark Bell was getting beat up by Suge Knight, Tupac Shakur, Dr. Dre, and 4 unidentified people.
What's going on? Said Suge Knight. They went to
at a Christmas party.
There, they saw Bad Boys.
Then you had after the shit that happened with the New York video shoot.
It is alleged that Tupac pulled the gun.
Then all of a sudden, there's a scuffle. There's a fight, 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 a scuffle.
Said in an interview that he had asked Tupac, "Did you ever hear what you recorded?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Yes, I wrote it myself."
Yeah. Nigga wrote it. Yeah, nigga wrote it. Yeah, nigga wrote it.
Increased security.
He said, "Yeah, nigga." He said, "Yeah, nigga wrote it."
The legendary diss on Biggie called "Hit 'Em Up."
Hit 'Em Up. It was an attack. It was a reverse attack on Biggie. It was a reverse attack on Biggie.
A classic hip hop record.
It was a retaliation attack on Biggie.
But what upset
That was after who shot you.
these lines.
That's after who shot you. That's after who shot you.
This is how Biggie reacted in an interview. If the motherfucker really did Faye, that's foul. How he's just blowing her like that, he says. Never once did he say that Faye did some foul shit to him. If Honey was to give you that pussy, why would you disrespect her like that? If you had beef with me, you're like, boom, I'm a fucking wife. Would you be so harsh on her? Now you got beef with her? That shit doesn't make sense. That's how I don't believe it.
Faithful, that was Pac's girl. That was not his girl, but that was him and her and Pac had something together. They was fuck buddies.
A red room. It was like a little private room.
That's a
No bigger
hotel.
than
That was a
a
hotel,
bathroom.
Reggie.
And they were in there.
A hotel,
She was
Reggie.
pushing at that time.
Yeah, they were a hotel, Reggie.
Her head down towards his genitals.
Genitals. Man, genitals. Man, genitals. Video shoot for California Love. California Love video shoots.
Dialogue channel.
Shout outs.
Tupac wanted to have sex with Lil Kim or
Yeah. Good. Watch Notorious.
Was more likely.
Wait. That was with Tredge. That's a photo of Pac, Tredge, and that was Pac and Tredge and everybody else in the picture.
I was like, what?
That's Ray Smith knows.
Faith.
That's Ray Smith knows.
Oh.
That's Ray Smith knows.
Had her own.
Des knows.
In a 2014 interview with Flag TV, Faith Evans further expounded on the topic and admitted Tupac
Faith used to be Biggie's wife. Faith used to be Biggie's wife.
1996.
But later, and then she became
Wanda.
Then she became married to Stevie J, Biggie's friend, who was like the godfather to her and Biggie's son CJ. To her and Biggie's son CJ.
Went to Tupac's hotel
and Stevie J became a godfather to Faith and Biggie's son CJ.
And that's where she said
he's a godfather to Faith and Biggie's son CJ.
Surprising and offensive way for sure, but I mean, by that time, I think it was, it was pretty clear to me that that was all kind of.
They'll go pull all the other shit out. Watch.
Biggie didn't want to reply.
Oh, they got a piece for the show, and they got this other picture.
Biggie replies, but how would I look dissing him back?
Oh,
my guys is like, fuck that, man. That guy's so much on your dick, it don't even make no sense to say anything.
Watch Notorious. Watch Notorious. Watch Notorious. He'll show you some shit. He'll show you the cheating part. They'll show you the cheating part. They'll show you the Faith Evans caught Biggie cheating on her with Lil Kim part. Yeah. Show me Notorious. Show me Notorious. Show me Notorious. They might go. Show me Notorious. They might have the cheating part.
Person in New York.
I'll watch that. I'm gonna watch that movie.
Tupac dated Kayana Jones in the middle of.
I'll watch that movie when I get back upstairs.
According to a 1997 Vanity Fair article, while Tupac was in New York for the MTV Awards in September, the two had been discussing a trip to Hawaii.
Wait, is that Kidada? Is that Kidada, bro?
But when Tupac returned to Los Angeles on September 7th, he and Kidada first went to Las Vegas. Tupac was joining Knight at a Mike Tyson boxing match being held that night at the MGM Grand. Kidada helped Pac pack for the trip. When she asked if he wanted to bring
Jamal Hussein, yeah, his cousin Jamal Hussein. Jamal Hussein. His cousin had to go with Pac too. His cousin had to go with Pac and his cousin had to go with Tupac and Kidada.
Was pushed to the ground and kicked before security guards intervened.
Buntry wanted to stump Orlando's head in. Buntry wanted to stump Orlando's head in, bro.
Because Orlando stole
Buntry wanted to whoop Lane's ass.
For which a reward was promised. Tupac returned to his hotel.
Buntry was about to fuck Lane up.
As he changed clothes. She hadn't attended the match. He left her at the Knight's house. Then he and Knight got into a BMW.
Kidada would never come to the fight.
Scheduled to perform at the club to raise money for a gym that wanted to help kids avoid violence. The bodyguards with them weren't armed, as the necessary permits
because
for their weapons
because that meeting with that lawyer. They had told him to not bring the guns with them. They told him not to bring the guns with them to Vegas. If they did bring the guns with them, within city limits, they would have been arrested. They would have been arrested. Let alone they would have been arrested. Let alone
the BMW. However, Knight's vehicle had 2 blown out tires. So
they didn't see the car right there. All 4 shots hit the door. The 4 shots hit the door.
Pac looked at me and said, "You know what?
4 shots right hit the door, bro.
You the one shot in your head." And we laughed the whole time.
4 shots hit the door.
I went to the hospital.
Tupac fought for his life for 6 whole days, but unfortunately, he died at the age of 25.
Oh.
Napoleon said that Tupac wasn't being himself during the last few days of his life.
No.
You know, he made us walk around and take pictures. He's like, we just don't have enough. We need pictures for memories. We don't have enough pictures with each other. And then he gave away jewelry. A couple days later, he passed away.
always talking about death. Don't forget you could die, nigga. You die.
Oh, interviews, bro. Interviews.
Die. Nigga die. Death, nigga die.
So he was.
There's one.
He felt he was gonna die.
Mopreme, he knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
I was a tragedy for hip hop culture, in particular for Biggie. Faith Evans told how B.I.G. called her and burst into tears. I remember Big calling me and crying. I know for a fact he was in Jersey. He called me crying because he was in shock. I think it's fair to say he was probably afraid, given everything that was going on at the time and all the hype that was put on this so-called beef that he didn't really have in his heart against anymore.
When he died, I was just like, whoa.
Biggie's final interview on BET.
I would never wish death on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no coming back from that. So it kind of turned me down a little bit.
Before he was killed.
Biggie had to go to Los Angeles.
Before he was killed in LA.
That it was not the best idea to go. But Biggie's point of view was East versus West and me against Tupac.
There's two radio interviews. There's two radio interviews of Biggie.
He was my friend.
There's two radio interviews of Biggie. There's two radio interviews of Biggie in California. This last one in California. After the other interview that Biggie did with Sway.
Or you have no idea.
Biggie went to a party and everything was fine.
Biggie was Stevie J, who was the godfather to Biggie's kids.
50 yards away.
Stevie J was the godfather to Biggie's kids.
A dark-colored Impala pulled up alongside the Suburban.
Show me that shit from Notorious when Biggie gets shot while Go Back to Cali was playing in the car.
He was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, but the doctor's efforts were in vain. He was pronounced dead.
Remind me to watch the Notorious movie. Folks.
After Biggie's
death, I go back upstairs to my room.
Lost over 20 pounds.
I'm gonna go back. Remind me to go back to my room and watch the Notorious movie.
Faith Evans in
and I'll explain that to y'all. I'll explain it to y'all why I'm gonna get back with y'all on the live shows based on Peter Shaw and Gary Triano.
And in turn, Suge Knight was sentenced to 9 years in prison on February 28th, 1997.
Yeah, when Suge had to go to court. When Suge had to go to court.
Let us know in the comments. I recommend watching the.
That's when Suge had to go to court that day.
Video, support it with a like. See you all soon.
Good luck. I ain't got no time. I do not want to watch the game no way. I'm gonna go upstairs and check what's on Tubi. Find shit out. I'm gonna go end this stream here. I'm gonna end this stream. We'll see you in November. November 5th. I'm gonna see you in November for the live shows that was based on Peter Shaw and Gary Triano. Peace. And I'm out.